I'm just coming in just for a second because I'm thinking I may come back if I'm not too fried in a little bit. And I wanted to share a piece with you guys regarding looks like Trump is making a deal with the Argentinians on cattle or on beef. And I guess the American rancher is not exactly happy with him about that. So I may be coming back in a little bit with that particular story. So hang in there, and hope you guys are doing well out there on Wednesday. And it is only 6:46, and it feels so much later than that around here. I don't know about you guys, but it feels so much later than that. So I'll probably come back with that piece. And also, I wanted to talk just a little bit about, or at least bring you a piece on the Japan Prime Minister, who is setting up a pretty sizable stimulus package to, I guess, help quell the inflammation in Japan, as well as, I guess, some other things that are not quite going so well. So it's possible that I'm going to come back with those two stories. It looks like they have a new prime minister in Japan, so I find that that's interesting, in itself. So maybe I'll be back. I'll get those two out for you before it's too late, because it feels so late. It feels like it's about 9 o'clock in the PM, and it's not. It's only 6:47. So we'll see. Hope you guys have had a great Wednesday. Um, Hope that you were able to move through it. Um, I'm still trying to. I'm working on. I had to go and squish some tomatoes. Trying to get some dinner together here. But yeah, just those two pieces. I know I talked about that earlier today. Earlier this morning, that I wanted to bring you the piece on the Japanese prime minister rolling out some stimulus, and it just looks like it's like globally everybody's feeling some type of a squeeze right now. Yeah, and that's exactly why I think that's why they've kept coining the phrase that this is going to be a golden age, or but I don't see that for the common man, is kind of what I'm on about right now. I don't see golden. I don't see golden for the common man. For them, but not for the common man. Um, as a matter of fact, I do think gold is up quite a bit. I think it may be close to something like 43, 4,400. Um, yeah, up something like that, up per gram. I guess a troy gram or whatnot. Oh my gosh, yes, Mara CT. I'm seeing that. I've been seeing headlines about that, and I haven't talked about it a ton, but I did talk about it in reference to some of the grandparents that are acting more like surrogate parents for some of these younger people that are not exactly taking raising their kids. So, what is it? November 1. Um, it just seems like we're in free fall. I just think that it just seems like it's in free fall. Um, Not only that, I'm just thinking like maybe we all that I talked about this once before. Like maybe we all need to start stocking up and going back to picking up those extra canned goods or whatnot. Um, yeah, I'm thinking it might be a must. Um, so we'll see, but I'm probably going to come back with that one, the one with Japan and their stimulus package, as well as the Trump making a deal with the Argentinians on beef. So we'll see. I mean, I think everybody's taking a hit in some way or another, but it's just a shame. It's a shame, and it's just really kind of a slap in the face that it just looks like I saw some images of some wing of the White House being demolished. Like, why is that going on right now? Why is that going on right now? Or either they're decorating. I mean, this just seems like a bad episode of. it's just like a really bad movie, like just really bad. You know, like any minute now we're gonna wake up from some of this craziness. Money for wars, money for renovations, just and the people, you know, are being ignored. He's building a ballroom with the capacity for 999. Well, if you flip that, you know what that is, right? Because like Black Spring, you're crazy. You flip it, 999 is a 666. You know, some people that are into, you know, I don't know, into the numbers, they'll tell you that that's 666. I mean, flip it. You know, you get it is that. Let me just back it up a little bit. Yeah, it's crazy. And then I saw this kind of ridiculous advertisement that I guess what I see that Aldi's has got. Somebody said it started with Aldi's, but all of a sudden Walmart has copied this whole deal about, oh, now you can feed your family for $40 for Thanksgiving, a Thanksgiving meal, as above and so below. Yes, yes. Do you know a lot of our design, as much as I love graphic design, a lot of that is in our design. When painters paint, a lot of times that reflection, unfortunately, that you see, that reflection on the water is as above, so below. So, yikes, Marcy. You know, I'm thankful for, you know, eyes to see and ears to hear. That's for sure. So I'm gonna try to get back in here with those other two liners. I am just trying to wind down. Trying to wind down. It was an achievement that I got home before 5 o'clock today. So yeah. So let's see. What else did you have on here? Yeah, Marie Antoinette. Let them eat cake. Where have we seen that before? We saw this back when Pelosi was getting her hair done, and everybody was pretty much out of food and had not been working for a while, and you know, the little stimulus crumbs were had all dried up, and little chump crumbs or what, I don't know what you want to call them. You know, that money that we got for that stimulus was really just contributed to the issues going on right now, without a doubt. So, but I will get back with you guys. Let me do one more thing and then come on back. And Bubba Steele, but Bubba Steele says can't see your face and smile quickly. Well, we'll see. John Roberts is here. Well, I'll be back. You'll see my face. You know, that's crazy. Let's see. Can her ice cream refrigerator full of Haagen-Dazs and what was it, Jenny's ice cream, need another STEMI? See, I'm wondering, I'm just wondering, this is my question. It's like, I'm wondering, when is that UBI going to come out? Because, you know, what was it, the guy that was running for president back in 2020? Was it Andrew? I can't remember his last name, but that universal basic income, I'm wondering if that's going to become a thing. Yeah, Andrew Yang. Thank you, John Roberts. Shout out to the class of COVID-19. I mean that. When I say that, I mean it I say that with, you know, the most, you know, sincerity. But yes. Yeah, I was just wondering when the universal basic income is going to come out. Because this is not sustainable, what we're doing. Marcy T said, Prayer Warrior says, Nancy's fridge was full of Haagen-Dazs while everyone starved. Yeah, the refrigerators were looking pretty bad. Just awful. I remember the pantries and the lines in some of the pantries. What was it? Maybe was it Carson? Yeah, but my goal is to get back here. So I'll come out for a little bit and then I'll get back to you guys. All right. Okay, guys, well, I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for coming in, John Roberts, Mars CT. Let's see. Mars CT Prayer Warrior. I need to make sure I get that in all the way. And then who else? The silly little thing keeps popping up. But okay, guys, I'll see you back soon. Hi, Taron R403. How are you? But yeah, just give me, I'm gonna try to get back here within, I'm trying to get back here within an hour. So I will get back to you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for coming in, and see you soon.